What is up, guys? I had to do a video on this because this is going to be a car video, so if you're not into like cars or anything like that, I understand. So just wait for the Ghostface videos or Hot Toys or something like that. That's going to be next few days. As you guys know, I have had problems with my Find Knock Learn going on 3 years at least. It was fine for the first 4 years I had this car, and it just, as the car got older, it just started doing it worse and worse. Never any feedback knock, but one time. But constantly Find Knock Learn. I'll get a 1.4 to a 5 to a 6 to a 7.2, and then it'll go down to a 1.4 to a 0.45, then to a 0. And the only way that I can get my dam to go back up is, I can't do it in this kind of traffic, obviously, but I have to go to a back road for 15-20 minutes, get in fourth gear, and slowly build boost, going up to like 85 miles per hour, and it shoots up to 1, and then I get no problems for months on end. And then all of a sudden again, I can Find Knock Learn, comes back. I don't know. I still think it could be the carbon buildup, but I got to the point where I got so sick of worrying about it that I just said, screw it. I figured if the car wants to act like this, I want to see, honestly, if the dam going down can really hurt the car. And I don't want you guys to try if you don't want to. I wanted to prove a point. So for the last 3.5 months, this car, I don't know what the F this car is doing in front of me. The last 3.5 months, my car has, I'll go this way because this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. The last 3.5 months, my car has been underneath a 1, right? And the Find Knock gets better, then it goes back up, then it goes back down, and then as soon as you're driving are on the same RPMs, 22 to 2300 miles per hour, RPM wise, obviously, I start to get the Find Knock Learn again, and it will take my dam back down. So I figured, you know what, I want to see how low the dam goes. I want to see what happens. And before I show you where I'm at now, don't panic, but no check engine lights, no knocking, no rattling. The dam's been underneath a 1. It's been driving fine. I gave up kind of worrying too much about the car, to be honest with you. It's got to the point where I'm just like, if the car wants to be finicky and not stay at a 1, I mean, who am I to keep freaking out about it all the time? Really, I mean, because I've tried everything you can think of, and except for the carbon cleaning. And like I said, the reason I didn't do that anymore is because, or go ahead with it, is because I got so pissed how the car was running with the dam that I just said, screw it. I don't want to go spend $400 and have it done if that's not going to cure the, cure the problem. The only other thing I thought it'd be would be the PCV valve, where the oil goes through. They said if that gets stuck or if that's bad, that can cause a problem too. Again, I don't know. But as you can see, there's my dam, and look. It's always between 2,000 and 2,500 RPMs that I get Find Knock Learn. But if I was to drive on a back road or some kind of highway for 20 minutes and build boost, going to 85 miles per hour, not flooring it, but building it where you can hear the turbo, like I've said before, it shoots up to a 1, and I don't get problems for 2 to 3 months. And then all of a sudden again, back in the bumper-to-bumper traffic, I'll start to get Find Knock Learn, like a 1.4 to a 2.4, so on and so forth. And the more you drive and the more Find Knock Learn you get, it pulls timing. So the point of the matter is, if your dam goes down, don't freak out. I used to freak out all the time. I'm not gonna reflash it. I'm not going to. I seriously mean it. I'm gonna let it stay like this as long as possible. I'm gonna see how low it goes, what happens, and I want to see how long until it goes back up with this type of traffic. I've tried any type of gas you can think of. It is not a gas issue. I've tried octane booster in the past. Everything you can think of has been repaired, replenished, maintenance on this car, oil changes, no knocking, no check engine lights, no codes to this day. None. The only thing I've ever gotten was a check engine light and a code for the spark plugs. So all I can say is, you know, to each their own. But if your dam goes down, you can reflash it if you want to. I'm just saying with my actual, you know, reasoning or how I get it to go back up may be a little bit different than what you have to do to make your dam go back up. But yeah, I mean, I gave up on kind of worrying about it. I just wanted to do this video because, to prove a point, it's been 3.5 months almost, and car's running absolutely fine. But the reason I just thought about it now was because I was at a 6.25 with my dam, and as you can see, I hit a 2.46 on the fine learn, and then dropped it down to a 5.62. So yeah, man, I don't know. I honestly, I cheer for the people that don't have to look at this shit. Honestly, I've tried so many times to just take this thing off and throw it in the glove compartment, but part of me is so like anal about worrying about, is there any codes? Is there anything going on with it? What's the dam right now? Because I don't really floor it when the dam's underneath one, because I don't personally believe it hurts it. I hate to say that. Maybe if you have a problem, you know, I would say don't floor it. But I'm just going to tell you now that the stock tune is at a 688, and the more you drive it raises to a 1. So how many people don't have access ports with the stock WRX, the FA motor, and they can't see that what their dam's at? I know for a fact I used to floor it in my car after 20-30 minutes of driving before I had an access port. And who's to say what my dam was at then? You kind of see what I'm getting at? Like, I don't personally think that it does anything unless there's actually a problem why the dam's going down, if that makes sense. I still think my dam's going down for some finicky, false-ass bullshit reason. I don't know what that is. Believe me, guys, I've looked over and over, and I seem to be the only person that really ever has a problem with this. I don't ever see any videos. Honestly, if there's a video, link it to me. I don't see any videos on YouTube of anybody complaining about their dam going down because of fine knock learn. I don't. I see them complaining about it because of check engine lights or codes or knock or feedback knock, or, you know, something with the motor, but nothing with just fine knock learn causing it. To this day, I've not seen one video. Now that may change when I upload this because I haven't really looked the last year, but I'm telling you, go search for it. It doesn't exist. If it does, it's on Reddit or something like that. Nothing on YouTube. But that's it. Not really raging, not really complaining too much. I just wanted to share this with you guys, that if your dam goes down, don't freak out about it. Honestly, don't. Peace.